Spelling words for Jim Thorpe's Bright Path. Prefixes: mis, non, pre, and re. Remember to complete your Reading Street notebook pages 400 and 405 for the spelling words. Okay, let's get started. Misplace is a verb. Put in the wrong place and lose temporarily because of this mislay. In a sentence, I always misplace my keys. Nonsense is a noun. Spoken or written words that have no meaning or make no sense. In a sentence, she doesn't take any nonsense from anyone. Oh, this needs a period. Let's put a little period here at the end. Okay, kind of like these fish walking with these long legs. That's just nonsense. Prepay is a verb. Pay for in advance. In a sentence, I will have to prepay before pumping the gas. Repack is a verb. Pack something like a bag or a suitcase again. In a sentence, I'll repack my suitcase for the trip. In this case, they repacked the package twice before mailing it. Misfortune is a noun. An unfortunate condition or event, bad luck. In a sentence, she had the misfortune of falling and getting hurt. Remove is a verb. Take something away or off from the position occupied. In a sentence, please remove your shoes before coming into the house. Precook is a verb. Cook in advance. In a sentence, pre-cook the chicken before you put it in the soup. Non-stop is an adjective, continuing without stopping or pausing. In a sentence, I took a non-stop flight from India to San Francisco. Recover is a verb. Return to a normal state of health, mind, or strength. In a sentence, Billy will recover from his illness. Reseal is a verb. Close something previously opened. Reseal the leftovers. Misbehavior is a noun. The action of misbehaving, bad behavior. In a sentence, the children's misbehavior ruined the trip. Reunion is a noun. An instance of two or more people coming together again after a period of separation. In a sentence, our family had a reunion last weekend. Nonfiction is a noun. Prose writing that is based on facts, real events, or real people, such as biography or history. In a sentence, nonfiction books are about real things. Rebound is a verb. Bounces back through the air after hitting a hard surface or object. In a sentence, Ned jumped high to rebound the basketball. Prejudge is a verb. Form a judgment on an issue or person prematurely or without having adequate information. In a sentence, you have to prejudge. You should not prejudge a book before you read it. Readjust, is a verb. Set or adjust something again. In a sentence, I'll readjust the seatbelt. Misprint is a noun. An error in printed text. In a sentence, I noticed a misprint on the menu. A beverage is not spelled like this. Misprint. Non-profit is an adjective. Not make or conductive primarily to make a profit, meaning that you make no money off of it. All these people work because they want to. They're passionate about it. So they don't charge people any money for their service. In a sentence, Dad belongs to a non-profit organization, which means an organization that does not charge money. Non-stick is an adjective of a pan or surface covered with a substance that prevents food from sticking to it during cooking. In a sentence, a non-stick pan is easy to clean. Precaution is a noun. A measure taken in advance to prevent something dangerous, unpleasant, or inconvenient from happening. In a sentence, always fasten your seatbelt, your safety belt, as a precaution. Misinterpret is a verb. Interpret something or someone wrongly. In a sentence, I tried not to misinterpret the speaker. Mispronounce is a verb. Pronounce a word incorrectly. In a sentence, it is easy to mispronounce a long last name. In this case, most people say data, and it's actually data. Mispronounce. Non-committal is an adjective. A person or a person's behavior or manner not expressing or revealing commitment to a defined opinion or course of action. In a sentence, Dad stays non-committal during the election, which means that he doesn't participate or give his opinion about what's going on. Reconstruct is a verb. Build or form something again after it has been damaged or destroyed. In a sentence, people had to reconstruct houses after the flood. And finally, reorganize is a verb. Change the way in which something is organized. In a sentence, I need to reorganize all my clothes. Well, if your clothes looks anything like this rack over here on the left, you definitely need to reorganize it so it looks like the one here on the right. All right, guys, don't forget to do your Reading Street pages 400 and 405 utilizing these words. Bye.